The hammers were flying, and the saw blades were spinning as volunteers scurried from one house to the next.
We don't have to take it out. We'll just put it in.
Okay.
But this is no Saturday home improvement class. It's a calculated effort bringing a myriad of businesses, community groups, and volunteers together, all in preparation for one of the busiest days of the year.
Paint your heart out, Tampa!
It's become quite a tradition in the city of Tampa, now celebrating its 7th year of restoring neglected homes. Paint Your Heart Out Tampa attracts now more than 4,000 community volunteers one Saturday every spring to pound a few nails, break a few leaves, and, well, paint their hearts out.
Thanks.
I'm concentrating.
A community-driven project, Paint Your Heart Out Tampa extends a caring helping hand, about 8,000 of them actually, to low-income senior homeowners, all of whom are unable to maintain their homes by themselves.
You know, one thing you got to understand when you see something like this, I'm on the board of the Salvation Army also and so many other things, but for the grace of God, this could be one of us. And someday it could be. I know last year that some of the people that the year before had given to the Salvation Army went themselves to get toys for their children because they couldn't afford it. So we have to bear that in mind as we give back to the community, that we're very fortunate that we're able to do it.
But there's more to this unique citywide project than just painting, and there's much more than just one Saturday's worth of work involved.
When Paint Your Heart Out started 7 years ago, we thought we would just be putting a coat of paint on these houses. But we found out very quickly that these old houses have to be repaired before we can paint them. And volunteer crews like the Rotarians today, the Interbay Rotary Club, are very, very important to Paint Your Heart Out.
Several weeks before Paint Day, various nonprofit and community organizations and civic groups began making necessary repairs on some 120 houses that were scheduled for a facelift. Many of these houses wore rotten wood. This house was built in 1888 and needed quite a bit of attention. It was no match, however, for the Tampa Interbay Rotary Club, who donated their time to help fix it up.
We were looking for a project to help elderly people, and we started out with a list of about 200 programs. We narrowed it down quickly to the Paint Your Heart Out program because it fit our organization, being able to get out as business people on a Saturday morning and do a complete project and really have a sense that we've helped somebody. So this is our first year working with the Paint Your Heart Out program. We've worked on 2 houses now. We hope to do a few more before the painting day and helping get the houses ready for painting, and we're looking forward to being back next year.
But repairing and painting 120 homes all throughout Tampa requires much more than just volunteers. Paint Your Heart Out also relies heavily on corporate and private businesses for some of the other necessities. In many cases, the grass and bushes in the yards had overgrown, and there was extensive landscaping work that needed to be done. A great opportunity for local businesses to pitch in and contribute their time. Wechter Lawn Service was eager to help.
It feels pretty good. Enjoyed coming out here and volunteer time, and it's got a lot of nice plants and shrubbery in the yard. It's just been let go, and we didn't have a lot of time to trim it up the way we could, but we did the best we could for the amount of time we were here and got it looking pretty good, and it just felt good to do that.
And then there's the most crucial element of all, the paint, much of which had to be bought by corporate sponsors, without whom there would be, well, no painting. Our station, WBHS TV Channel 50, has sponsored the event since the project's inception.
It's a good station community project, and we've been one of the major sponsors for the last few years, and we'll continue to do that and support this program. It's a wonderful feeling.
So on the Friday before the big day, our team captains loaded up with paint and supplies and reviewed our plan of attack. Stay tuned and we'll introduce you to Walter Planzer, our 94-year-old homeowner, and show you what we did to his house.
Oh my goodness.